Hey everyone, welcome to a new episode of my Rollercoaster Tycoon 3 Megapark. Now the park is slowly growing, but I'm getting some messages that the guests are getting hungry and thirsty. It's also getting awfully dark right now, probably because of the weather. Anyway, yeah, so probably I'm going to have to add some restaurants and shops for the guests. I'm thinking to add one over here in this area. We can probably also add one over here, right next to our new booster bikes coaster. And we can probably add some food stalls in the Atlantis area as well. Now, while off camera, I made a little change to the booster bikes coaster. I thought the layout was very short, so I just added this extra helix to the ride. I think it's a nice little addition here. And it just makes the ride a little bit more exciting for the guests. And that means they can enjoy the ride a little bit longer, rather than having it immediately just curve off to the left here. So just a little change to the ride. I think it's nicer now. Okay, I will start with this area over here, add some shops, and I think I'll also add a thrill ride to this area over here. Alright, I've now built a little store here, a little shop. I kind of like these custom stalls, as you can just add any building around them to make them look nice. So they now sell some drinks and some food. It immediately gets very crowded here in this area. So that's pretty nice to see. It looks like the guests were actually quite hungry. Okay, this area here is still quite empty. I think I'm just going to add a thrill ride here, and after that I'm only going to do a landscaping around it, and then this area over here should be finished. that's the first little area of the park done. So over here in this corner, simply added some food and drink stalls, and added this trail ride here in the corner called Revolution. I think it sits here quite nicely, and it works nicely to fill this corner of the park. I may have overdone it a bit with the tree spam, maybe a bit too much of the same, but I'll just keep it like this for now. Okay, next up, I also want to have food and drink stall somewhere over here. I think this area will be a nice place for it. Actually, now that I think of it, this place is probably better for a nice attraction. I think it could fit a launch freefall or an observation tower. I'm just going to try and see what will look nice here. Okay, I think this is a nice way to fill this area. And yeah, the shop, I can probably fit somewhere over here as well. I think I just had to use this area for a ride. I think this is a great spot for an observation tower. It's quite close to the entrance of the park, and it will give the guests a great view of the park right after they enter it. Okay, now I still want to have some more shops and stalls in the park, so that's why I'm going to add some stalls over here. I think this little area over here can fit another food and drink stall. Alright, I think with these additions to the park, it will come together much more. So first build this little food and drink stall here over in this area of the park. And after that I built this revolution ride here. And when I was done with that, I built this observation tower here. I think later on when the park's more finished, it will be really nice to actually take a ride on this observation tower and take a look at the park from above. And finally here I built this food and drink stall in the Atlantis area of the park. Okay, I think it's time to add another patron to the park. Alright, I made this guy a yellow tiger. He's someone who recently joined as a patron. Oh, let me select the name. There we go. His name will be Hobion. So yeah, I hope you enjoy being a yellow tiger in the park. And yeah, really want to thank you a lot for the support. I really appreciate it. Alright, well, this was not too spectacular of an episode, I think. But creating these buildings usually takes quite a lot of time. So I'm happy to get this finished. I think for the rest of the episode, I think it will be nice to take a ride on this revolution ride. Alright, I hope you enjoyed watching me build, and I'll see you again in the next episode. See you later.